Hey guys, welcome back to another Airsoft gameplay, and today I am at Fox Airsoft in Parker, Colorado, using my two foam Nerf swords as the only weapons for this game. And surprisingly, I did okay as far as dying goes. I think I got hit twice.
Out of that bunker, see it?
Yeah, I think twice in that game. However, I was able to get 2 kills, which is impressive since I was working in such a small environment. I'm at least kind of proud of that. But a lot of it is just kind of a demonstration of moving up from like cover to cover to cover and just kind of finding a smart way to move around to where people won't really notice me. Just like the double kill that I get, which I think is the highlight of that day. I got a few more hits with the sword, but it was definitely the highlight. The first person who I got didn't even notice me, and then the second person noticed me too late, and it also definitely helps me that his pistol was empty, which definitely played in my favor. But both of those situations were just me moving up to a point that they couldn't really figure out where I was, and with all the chaos going around them, all the other BBs and people shooting, and focusing on the objective, I was able to sneak up to them and get those two pretty interesting hits. I was pretty excited right after I got that. My buddy, who's also on my team and also really good sniper, he was the one who let me borrow his SSG for that video. I've played against him now, and I've played with him, and he's a great player. And he was borrowing my broadsword for this video, and he went for it, and he was going for it in this game. Like, he just, the whole day, he didn't hold back. He went for it, which I can crazy respect. But he went for the second guy that I got, which he got hit. Then he ended up using the rest of that kid's ammo, which then allowed me to go in there. So the two of us move up together in a lot of situations, and honestly, I kind of owe that little clip to him, just because if he wouldn't have gone for the hit than he did, then I definitely would have been shot by the second guy. So as you've probably been able to see through the clips while I was rambling on in the beginning, the person with me right now is my friend, my teammate, and we are just moving up bunker by bunker. Most of the cuts are just nothing really happening, just kind of looking around, staying at that cover, and just moving quickly, cover to cover, trying to keep the attention off of us, especially because we are very easy targets. And so if people start to be able to track us and know exactly where we are, we become a target. Because if we're off the field, they don't really have to watch their backs as much. They can just focus on the heavier shooters. And so us being able to really maneuver and move around the field without people noticing exactly where we are is definitely one of the highest priorities in this game.
We should keep going. So right to there, straight there. All right. I say one more.
Getting to about this point, we're basically at the center of the field, these structures of haystacks, and so we can hear the enemies on the other sides of these haystacks, and this is honestly one of the most intense moments of the game, just from a personal perspective, just because you know they're so close around you, and one slip up and you can have 3 guys on you. So this was kind of one of those moments where we had to really think about what we were going to do before we did it. Alright, and as you see, he just pushed forward to my location, which is part of the strategy of keeping the attention off of me and my friend, and putting the attention on the people who can actually shoot back. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out for me, and I was still hit, but that was just a poor decision on my part. But overall, the strategy, I think, is still sound. Alright, so after a quick little jog back to respawn, I'm in the game again, and for this part, my objective is just to get from cover to cover back up to where I was before. Since I was in a pretty good position, if I can get back up there, that was my key objective. Now in the last bit, I did say my objective was to move quickly, but also not get hit, because, you know, getting hit when you can only use swords is kind of the worst feeling ever. Just not being able to shoot back kind of sucks. But, hey, getting those quality sword kills is pretty fun, as you'll see in a second. Now right there, when I look to the left, you can see a shadow passing, and then again when I look to the right, there's that same shadow. That's my teammate finally going in for that sword kill. Unfortunately, he did get hit, but that is hands down what cleared the field and gave me the opportunity for what comes next. After seeing his shadow push forward, I know that the attention is completely off of me, and this is a chance that I have to take. And there you see me getting the drop on the first guy, and then advancing up to the second player, and I'm not exactly certain. I'd have to watch like really close in like the audio part to see if he would have fired and if it would have hit me. But I'm pretty sure that if his pistol still had ammo in it, he definitely would have hit me before I got him. So I think that it was kind of a little bit of a lucky moment for me that I was able to get him without him shooting me. And with this, my reign is over. I get hit, but it's okay because what follows is pretty great. Alright, let me explain what just happened there, because it even confused me the first time. I didn't actually know what happened until I was watching this in first. But with the timer counting down for the game, one of the enemies slid under that hay structure while my friend, with the broadsword, picked it up like a javelin and ended up throwing it at this enemy player and hitting him right in the chest. Unfortunately, I don't get the actual impact, but if you watch, you can see the sword going through the air at the player, and then if you watched, he was on the ground, and that was one of the biggest conversation points for the rest of the night.
Did you see that throw?
Yes.
I got a perfect angle.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed filming it.
So one of his friends came up
And
and ran
this
to him.
is maybe one of the best first games that I've ever played. It wasn't my best game as far as strategy or my hit count, but it was just a very fun game. I enjoyed a lot of it. My friend definitely mentioned enjoying playing with the swords, and we did a few more games with just the swords, the two of us moving cover to cover, and it was fun. And overall, it was a pretty great day. So I hope you enjoyed, and I just want you to remember, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.